The sea salt. This is the sea salt color. That's the brand new launch. It's the #1 most popular right now, followed by the happy yellow sunflower that's finally back in stock. It is a silhouette we've done one time. If you missed it, give us about 15 minutes and we'll get back into it in that time and you can kind of check it out again.
Here's the problem though, Suze.
What's the
We're
problem?
below 1,000 of those left.
Oh, that's all we have left?
It's less than 1,000.
Shoot, I didn't realize that. Well, there you go.
There's a couple of colors. The mulberry that I'm cooking in now, the sea salt, the sunflower.
The sunflower.
They're all probably be gone in the morning.
Yeah, just so you know, I don't think the sea salt, you're right, is going to last very long. In fact, when I come back later today, I'll be back at 11. I don't think that or this sunflower will be available.
Right.
I think those are gone. All right, so here's something really huge. We have a weekly deal drop on one of the all-time favorite items, and Chef is very, very well known for his butcher shop, and you also kind of, you know, didn't start your career on beefs, but you've been passionate about butchering and meats, and you bring us the good stuff because, again, he's Michelin-starred restaurants. So show us, we're going to talk about this. It's the beef filet medallions. Now, you got a couple options here, guys. It's a 12-pack, and you can get the 12-pack of the 2-ounce filet medallions, and you get the little cooking booklet to go with it. That's $79.95, and it's on auto ship. Then you can also get a 24-piece, which are 12 of the tips and 12 of the medallions.
Right.
And that's $40 off. The better value is the larger set, the 24.
Yeah. This is what the medallions look like, Suze, these beautiful little medallions.
Gorgeous.
And this is what the tips look like, right? We cut it all from the same muscle. This is all the filet mignon, so it's all the same tenderness.
Okay.
We take the head of the filet and we turn that into the little tips, and we take the tail and we turn those into beautiful medallions.
Oh, awesome.
And then that, of course, is a center cut. So, you know, it is just the most tender, delicious cut, very lean, so if you're worried about how much fat you're eating, this is the right steak for you because this is the leanest of all the cuts, right?
And I think it's the most delicious. I'm biased though.
It's
I love
fabulous.
filet.
I mean, it melts in your mouth. That's
so
that's
good.
why we love it. It's traditionally when you go to a steakhouse, I know you've seen this before, the filet mignon is always the most expensive, right? Wonderful for a stir fry. I'm going to throw some veggies on in and do my stir fry here. Right here next door, the guys in the kitchen have done me a, I'm going to steal your handle covers. Okay. They've done me a little stroganoff. Have a look at that.
Oh, nice.
So perfect for me. It's actually exactly what you should be using for a stroganoff.
Wow.
So let me go ahead and pour that over the noodles there. That was just done with a little bit of mushroom and a little bit of beef broth. And then, of course, you finish that with a little sour cream and some parsley. And that is the beautiful stroganoff done in no time at all. Now, you can use these little medallions for steak sandwiches. You can use them for dinner.
A kebab.
Absolutely. Maybe one's enough for you. Maybe you want to have 2 or 3. It's totally up to you. But you are getting a lot of them, right? That's what I love about this so much, because check it out. This is how they come. Individually packaged, right? So one little filet like this, filet medallion, comes individually packaged. So when you want one, you take out one. If you want 3, take out 3. Okay. You know, I've read enough reviews where people are like, if only it was individually packaged, so that's what we do for you. Down here, this is the 2 ounces. These are the little filet tips. So you can either get just the tips, just the medallions, or you can get a combo of the both.
And the better value, Chef, is getting the 24-piece, so it's the combo of the both. Now, you got some options. Remember, you can do medallions, you can get medallions and tips. The other thing is you can do ship right now or ship on March 31st. So if you want to delay that first shipment to March 31st, that's an option as well. And then if that weren't enough, how about auto ship? What does auto ship do? Auto ship will lock in that savings over and over again, actually up to 2 years. You can slow it down, you can cancel it, you can make it come faster. You have total control of auto ship. What you don't get after today is locking in tonight's really phenomenal price.
Right.
And Chef, you know, you have such an incredible reputation. I mean, literally, you devote sections of your life to butchering and to meat. So you bring us the best of the best, and I love that.
I do. I devote a lot of my life to meat. That's the truth. Check this out. This is the medallion, right? Now, I talk about it like it's a little itsy-bitsy thing. It really is not. By the way, look at the juiciness. Look at the succulence that you're going to have with every single bite. And by the way, have a look at how, please, grab your fork, have a look at how I can just pull it apart with my fingers.
I'm cutting it
with a fork.
That's
you know,
awesome.
the flavor of it, by the way, go on. You're being so polite and using your fork. I'm just getting on in.
I know. I'm trying to be
man.
nice. Oh,
Isn't that something else?
Goodness. Where do you source this?
Oh, man. I mean, look, I'll take it a step
Chef,
further.
that's so good.
I'll cut it with a spoon. You see that, you guys? This is the side of a spoon cutting my steak. When have you ever seen that? That's how tender this steak is.
I'll have another piece.
Go on.
It's so good, guys.
Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, rough night.
Look at this. Beautiful and succulent and juicy. The flavor of this, my friends, is just so unbelievable that you'll just absolutely love it. So whether you're getting the filet medallions or whether you're getting these beautiful little tips, by the way, have a look at how I'm going to use the tips. I'm going to bring it on over. I'm going to take a few of these straight over my salad. So if you're into being healthy, if you like greens or broccoli or something like that, the filet tips really do just bring it absolutely to life. And then a little chimichurri dressing. Chimichurri is just herbs, olive oil. Use my extra virgin olive oil from Australia and California, the Cobram estate. Pour that straight over the top. I mean, wow, you've got a gorgeous dinner right there.
Yeah, I love it also. Can you imagine serving filet in a sub roll? Everybody's going to come to eat at your house. They'll be like, really, filet in a sub? That's pretty awesome. So what's a weekly deal drop? We launch it right now. You've got a short time to take advantage of it. Please remember, we include free shipping. Once again, you're doing, do I want the 12 2-ounce beef filet medallions, or do you want to get the 24-piece tips and medallions? The better value is getting the 24-piece. It's $20 off on just getting the medallions. It's $40 off getting the whole thing. You're going to choose, do you want it shipped now or ship March 31st? And then do you just want single ship? You just want to try it, right? Or do you want to get auto ship, which that means you lock it in. I would 300% if you can swing it, get that auto ship, because when Chef brings us any of his food products, they're always customer picks. They're the best of the best. And basically what you're getting is high-end restaurant quality. I mean, Chef, this is the kind of level of food that you do at the big award shows. I mean, this is what you serve in your restaurants.
Absolutely.
It's not like he goes, oh, it's HSN, I'm going to give him something inferior. We get access to this incredible beef that you just normally can't get anywhere else.
It's the same stuff. We serve you the same stuff here that we do in our incredible restaurants, and we do it because we believe in it. It's that simple. This is grass-fed beef. I mean, have a look at the juiciness of it. Now, I showed you before, I can cut it with a fork. This one's well done, by the way. Even a well-done steak, I can still not only cut through with a spoon. Suze, I know this sounds bizarre. Come and taste the well-done one.
I will.
It's still juicy.
Oh.
Still succulent.
It's so good. Man.
It's the greatest quality beef. It really is. I go to all of the farms that we get it from. Now, medallions, very, very popular. The beef tips, just brilliant as well. You can just see how it brings to life. I could eat that all
day long. We just sit here and eat that filet.
Oh, yeah.
And again, when was the last time you went to a restaurant? I did. Chef, I went to a restaurant recently. It was kind of a steak place. I got a filet. And it was probably $34, $44 for a filet.
Oh, yeah, I believe
and it was a teeny little piece, right? Like $34, $44, right? For one dish.
Right.
Out in LA, I can't imagine how expensive it would be, right? His restaurants. But we're getting a quality you just can't find at the grocery store. You're not going to find it at your local butcher. You're just getting this level because, Chef, you really do search the world.
Absolutely.
For really high-end products, whether we did remember your salmons we did that were so popular a couple weeks ago, and now we've finally got the tips back in. We've got the medallions in stock. They're on sale. Again, your better value, because it's a $40 savings, is to go for the 24-pack.
Yeah, and look, Philly cheesesteak, you kidding me? I did this for the big game a couple of weeks ago, and then Philly, of course, had that big, incredible win.
Yay, thank you.
And have a look. Now, I've just messed up the Philly cheesesteak and put some sour cream on. Oh, now I'm pushing it all over the place. Forgive me. That's
you needed cheese
abusive.
whiz.
I'm so
sorry.
sorry.
A little cheese whiz. You would have been all right.
But yeah, that was Philadelphia screaming at me. I'm sorry, Philly.
That is, actually.
But I mean, look at these medallions. Every time you slice through one, you're just like, oh my goodness, where is my fork? Because the fillets are just so perfect. Now, you might have one, you might have two, you might have 1.5. There's 1.5 right there, right? So then you go ahead and put your veggies on. I've got a little cauliflower puree here. I might want to do a nice big swoosh of that, and then a beautiful little sauce. This is a chimichurri sauce. Nice. So very, very simple and easy to do. But that beautiful plate there, of course, you can't see the cauliflower on the white plate, but we should have got a different color plate, shouldn't we?
Well, wait, Chef, let me, just as a kind of a side note, because fillets are so rich and meaty and delicious, you're not cutting off all the fat.
None.
Like for me, I buy a big steak, and if I cut half of it off because it's full of fat, then I hate it because I'm wasting money. This is all just meat.
And by the way, that fat will render while cooking, right?
True.
So have you ever cooked a steak and you're like, my steak got smaller, it shrunk in the pan. That's all the fat melting away. The fillet is very, very lean, so you actually need to serve less of a fillet than you do a different type of steak.
That's exactly right, because, and again, it's such a beautiful, dense meat, but it's so buttery and soft and delicious. This literally melts in your mouth. And I promise you, if you get it home and you're on auto ship, you can always cancel it, but there's no way I think you'll cancel auto ship. And finally, we have the tips back in stock. Actually, Chef, it's been a long time since you and I have talked about the filet. It's not been available for a really long time, and we decided to make it a weekly deal drop, so you always want to jump in on those savings.
You only get one filet per side of beef, right? This is all I get, just one.
Wow.
So the reason we don't have it here that often is because think about how much beef we need to go through, grinds, briskets, those big pieces. Of course, we only get one fillet. So
that's a great point.
Grab it while you can, because it's not here all the time.
And I'll tell you, I was shocked. We've got up to 2 years on the auto ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which, you know, on auto ship, guys, we can't raise the price on you. That's another reason you got to get on auto ship, is because once you lock in the savings tonight, as long as you stay on auto ship, you keep getting the savings, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. Now, on this salad, which I'm just going to call it, looks pretty ugly, right? But I'm actually going to make it look absolutely gorgeous, because we've gone ahead and put those beautiful steak tips, and then